Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been forever since I have done a makeup tutorial. I really miss doing them, so I am finally back with another fun makeup tutorial for you guys. This is going to be a teal cut crease with glitter, and I'm playing around with the Jaclyn Morphe eyeshadow palette, so a lot of requests mixed into one video. So thank you so much to everyone who is requesting me to do more makeup tutorials. I hope that you guys like this. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I already have MAC Painterly down as a base for my eyelid, but I do need to go over with translucent powder so that the eyeshadow will blend. For my transition shade, I'm taking a highly used transition color from Geek. It's called Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to place this in my crease as my transition shade for all the other colors. Now I'm dipping into my Morphe Jaclyn palette. I'm going to take that same brush and I want a nice pop of cobalt blue to come out from underneath the teal and just kind of darken it up when it's all together. So I'm taking the shade Twerk and I'm just working this into my crease, mainly focusing it in the outer third. And then I'm going to be going in with the matte kind of teal color called Jada, and this is really going to be kind of the star of the show. I'm just going to be putting a lot of this on so that it will peek through even after I have the glitter on. I really actually am impressed with the blendability of that shade. And then, of course, I'm going in with Pool Party. It's a beautiful duochrome shimmer, and I find that this applies best with my finger, so I'm sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm basically filling up that empty space. I think you guys will notice that this eye look is actually a lot simpler than it may look. So I'm taking a clean blending brush and blending those two colors together, and then I'm going to highlight my brow bone. So I'm taking this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Mermaid Fantasy, spraying a little bit of setting spray on it to make it pop, and putting it on my brow bone. Now I'm going in with my winged liner. I can't seem to get away from using this Tarteist clay paint liner. I always go back to it, so I'm using it with the brush it came with, and I'm just going to create a nice thin cat winged liner so that I can put a nice clean glitter line over it. Now for the glitter portion of this tutorial, it honestly is a lot easier than you might think. I'm taking the NYX glitter glue and also my favorite glitter from NYX. It's the crystal glitter, and I'm just going to be taking two separate eyeliner brushes, one for the glue and one for the glitter, and I'm tracing over my eyeliner, patting the glitter on, and just repeating those steps. You can really take your time with this technique and you can break it into pieces and make sure that everything is perfect. I kind of rushed through it a little bit just because I was filming, but you really can take your time with this. I'm going into my crease now. The only thing that you want to be aware of if you're doing this is that the glitter is going to show when your eyes are closed and when they're open. So if your natural crease disappears when your eyes are open, you're going to want to put this line a little bit above your natural crease, kind of like I am, because my crease does kind of disappear when my eyes are open. And then I'm popping on some Stella lashes by Coco Lashes, I believe. I am going through this tutorial pretty quickly, but don't worry, all of the products that I used will be listed down below. So I'm moving on to my face makeup. I'm priming my face with my Benefit Professional Primer, and then I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite foundations, the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. Mine is in the shade Bisque. It's a little bit light for me with my self-tan, but it still kind of works out when I end up bronzing everything up. So I blended my foundation out with my Morphe M439 foundation brush. You definitely want to use a brush if you're using a stick foundation. I can't stress that enough. I really don't like stick foundations with a beauty blender. Everything else I like with a beauty blender, but I really recommend using a foundation brush for this. Now to deepen that up a little bit to match my self-tan and also to give my face a little bit more shape, I'm going in with one of my old favorite contour products. This is my Amazing Cosmetics Perfection Stick in the shade Deep, and I'm kind of just lightly drawing my contour on and then going in and blending that out as well. Then I'm going in with a new concealer to me. This is from Estee Lauder. It's their Perfectionist Concealer. It has a serum on the other side, but I'm using the stick kind of cream side. And if anybody missed Turtle Face is back for this tutorial. And I'm blending that out with my Sigma concealer brush. And to set my concealer and also kind of set the rest of my face, I'm taking my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm just lightly placing that underneath my eyes. Nothing too much because I do kind of wrinkle under there. And then I'm just dabbing that all over my face. Then the blush of choice for this look is this beautiful orange peachy blush from Ofra. It's part of their new Island Time collection. This is the shade Mai Tai. And so I'm applying this with my Sigma contour brush. And since I totally forgot to finish the eyes, that's what I'm doing now. I'm going back into that shade Twerk, dragging that along my lower lash line on the outside of my eye to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. And then grabbing a glitter from my Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette, it's the teal one, and I'm placing this right into the inner corner and underneath my eye a little bit. It does not show up on camera very well, but it actually did give a nice pop of color to my lower lash line. Then I have to go in with my lower lash mascara because if I forget this step, my eyes look so small. So I'm adding some mascara and then I'm going to go into my highlight. So I'm using a Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder again, spraying my brush and applying it to my cheekbones. This is the shade Gold Digger. This is the first time that I ever tried it, but I felt like it was the right shade of gold to kind of go with this teal look. I ended up loving it, so there it is. Blinding. And then you guys, I actually have a full-on drugstore lip for this look. So I'm taking this Maybelline lip liner. This is in the shade Nude Whisper. I'm lining my lips and I'm kind of taking my time doing this because I can tend to overline, but I didn't want to overline too much this time. Lining my top and bottom lip, and then I'm going to go in with a Maybelline lipstick in the shade 915 Blushing Beige. So I love Maybelline. I'm consistently impressed with their brand from the drugstore, and I love this lip combo. It's one of my go-to combos, so I figured I would include it in a tutorial. And then to finish up this look, I am setting my face with my Tarte Ready Set Radiant Setting Spray. This kind of brings everything together and makes the look a little bit more dewy. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. All of the products that I did use in this tutorial will be listed down below. I do have some coupon codes for some products, but I am really overall pleased with this look. It's very pretty, it's very different for me. I don't really play around with color a lot, but when I do, I always tend to like it. I was afraid that this teal color wasn't going to look good on my tan skin right now, but I actually really do love it, especially for the summer months. So if you guys like this look and you like makeup tutorials, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being with me here today. And if you guys want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.